So what we're going to talk about today is 5 huge changes going on and coming to Columbus, Ohio in 2025. 5 keywords: Intel, Amazon, skyscrapers, transit, and airport. Hi there, this is Tonda Brown. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So let's deep dive into these keywords a little bit. Tons and tons of people have heard about the different projects coming to Columbus that are going to significantly transform our landscape in 2025. No matter what side of the city you're on, you probably have to Google or Apple map or whatever how to get there because it's changing so significantly. Now, basically, Columbus is an urban suburban area. It's unique where it doesn't have boroughs, but it has unique cities, similar to different places like Indianapolis, Indiana, Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Austin, Texas. They have similar landscapes to Columbus. We just have a really awesome setup here. And the one thing that I love is that our state officials, they assess, they listen, they ask, they listen, and they act, basically, and that's why we see all these projects going around the city. Well, basically to sustain the growth, because that's the biggest thing I've seen as traveling is, if there's a lockup in one major highway, then, it just messes up the whole flow of the city. And that's one thing that we state officials try to avoid is, the backups and the crashes and opening up the lanes and freeways and entry and exit ways in and out of the city. Intel is Semiconductor Manufacturing Plants. That's officially what is coming when everyone hears Intel and where it's going to be located. But there are basically constructing 2 semiconductor manufacturing plants in Lincoln County, just east of Columbus. It's a $28 billion investment into our city. It's going to create thousands of jobs. So that's the theme. Change and jobs. It's going to bring an influx of workers, whether it be from the construction, the technology, or the service standpoint, with all these things I mentioned. So Intel, that is a big change coming in 2025, going to affect our housing market, our city's landscape, all your job market, and all for the good. Thinking about relocating to Columbus, Ohio? Well, I've got the thing for you. My team and I have put together the ultimate relocation guide, meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other information you're going to need to know before you make your move. And the best part about it is it's 100% free. That's right, you heard me right, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps. Second keyword was Amazon. So Amazon Data Center Expansion Project. So Amazon Web Services, they've announced an additional $10 billion investment here in the city. They're expanding its data centers infrastructure. That's slated for 2025. So it will end in 2029, and it's like a $23 billion project. So again, bring in more jobs, 10,000 plus jobs to the city, and it just further strengthens our economy. So there's going to be a lot of people, transplants moving into the city. It's just a super exciting time. Nothing better than being in a thriving metropolitan when things are maybe not going so good in the global span. Now for the question of the day. For those of you who are thinking about moving to the Columbus, Ohio area, what state are you moving from, and what is the main reason you're leaving your current city and state? I'm very curious and truly would love to know, so please leave me a comment down below. If you have any questions, comments, better yet, reach out to me, give me a call, a text, or an email. My information should pop up here on the screen, and I would love to hear what you have to say. I'm truly interested. Leave me a comment. Okay, so if you've ever been driving and, going from one location to another and you go through these different cities, when you're in the city because you see the big skyscrapers. And have you ever wondered, when did they put that up? Why did they put that up? Do they ever build more? Where are they going to put more? Well, I do. I'm always wondering that. I think it's so cool seeing the landscape of the city with the skyscrapers. And it's just crazy that I was just thinking that the other day. And so there is a merchant building development project underway, which it's going to be a 32-story mixed use building. 32 stories. So it's going to be huge. It's going to look amazing and change the structure of the city, and it's just going to be super cool. It's going to be adjacent to the North Market and in downtown Columbus. It's slated for 2025, and it will feature residential units as well. So you're going to have additional living space there as well. So that's always a plus. In the city, we pretty much have to build up at this point. Number 4 is transit. So we have LinkUS US initiatives that's going to develop high-capacity rapid transit corridors, focusing on the Northwest Corridor and the East-West Corridor along Broad Street and Main Streets. They're looking for improvement now, it will improve the public transportation system, reduce traffic congestion, and promote transit-oriented development. I think that those transit trains and those fast-paced transit systems are super cool, and I think they do help with the congestion of the city. With the influx of people, I think having alternatives, expanding our highways, adding new ones, and as well as adding different transit options is really going to improve the way we move around in the city. And then lastly, number 5 is the airport, the John Glenn Columbus International Airport Terminal construction. Plans are in place to begin the construction in a new terminal in 2025. The project modernizes the facilities, accommodate more people, increase passenger traffic, and just reduce the congestion of the airport. And again, all these changes are along with the influx of people that are projected to come in with all these tens of thousands of jobs. We need to account for that. So I'm super excited that our state officials are definitely projecting for this change in our city. Hi everyone, Tonda Brown here. And as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing that I love more, and that's helping families and individuals from all over the U.S. move right here to Columbus, Ohio. I've helped countless of families make the move. So whether you're coming next week, next month, or next year, please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on screen. It's also listed in the description if you missed the on-screen pop-up. And I look forward to helping you and your family make the move here to Columbus, Ohio. What's the impact to the housing market? Continue with our upward trajectory of our housing market. We're going to continue moving up. We're estimated to rise 2.5 to 6% in 2025 with our prices. We have a diverse city, urban districts. We have a thriving suburban areas that feel like mini cities. We have a mix of young professionals, families, and longtime residents. There's just an abundance of things to do here. So with all these projects, it's significantly going to improve our job market, and the growth of our city will likely to attract skilled workers. So that's going to help with the prospective home buyers. So it's just a really good place to live.